Hi everybody, it's Marcy. Today is Wednesday and I've got something really fun to do today. Yesterday's dinner, oh my gosh, it's not beer can chicken, the cider can chicken was fabulous. And it looks like a whole bunch of pictures because really, I usually just make things and however they end up looking, they end up looking. But this one, I didn't even have to do anything and it looked beautiful. Definitely try that recipe from yesterday. It's really not a lot of work. The only thing is it just took a while on the pit. But I just went out maybe and I think it cooked for a little over an hour. Like I said, the recipe's on our tcerecipes.com. But I went out and it was, I just went and put some more sauce on it. And like the one time I added pineapple to the side and other stuff. But it was delicious. So that was one of the recipes one of our chefs did. He did a much more professional job of it than I did, and he didn't like make fun of the chicken looking like a small child or get disgusted by it like I did. But you guys know me and not him. So one of the other recipes one of our chefs put up was ice cream sandwiches, and he made big, huge ice cream sandwiches that looked fabulous, and then cut them in. My kids have always loved like mini things. And so I'm gonna make mini ice cream sandwiches. Now, I've shown you before how to make our sea salt almond cookie mix. So easy. And you can cut it in half if you want. I'm not sure why I didn't this time, but I didn't. So 2 cups of the mix, a stick of butter, room temperature, and 1 egg. Mix it together. And then I use my handy little scooper. And I put scoops on. It makes about 30 cookies. I got bored at making them towards the end. It just made a huge one to finish it off. And I will tell you, when Chef Kirk did these, they looked much more perfect. I might have to find out how he made them look perfect, but they certainly don't look bad. I'll show you. I mean, you know, how can they look bad? There we go. So these are my cookies. They're not real big, and I wanted little mini ones. So to make the ice cream sandwiches, he'd take 2 of these cookies and put something on the inside. Something you guys have seen me make before, but after watching him make it, I've got a couple of suggestions. I hope we don't fall there. Okay, so I've shown you our chocolate mousse kit. This comes with 4 batches in it. Okay, so it's a really good value. It's $18, 4 batches. I'm gonna make it exactly how the recipe is this time. I usually tell people, you can add more cream and it can go farther, but for this, I want it really super dense to freeze well with for the ice cream sandwiches. So all you do is you take 2, our little Pure Dark Signature Shelf Select Dark Chocolate bars. Okay, so take 2 of these and melt them. Now, when you melt chocolate, I always tell people, do not just put it in there on melt or anything like that. You have to put it in for 20 seconds. Chef Kirk said 10, but I usually do 20 and it's fine. 20 seconds and then another 20 seconds and then another 20 seconds. For these 2 bars, some of it depends on the temperature of your house, but it took a little bit over a minute. I melted them. I took them out before it was completely done. And let them sort of sit there and melt the rest of the way. So the other thing we have to do is take 3/4 of a cup, and this is what I usually do, like a cup and a half even, don't tell the chefs, of the heavy whipping cream. Okay, so I'm gonna I love to have an electric mixer so I don't have to do anything. Just turn it on. And the other thing I'm going to add in there is our mousse mix. Let's see. Oh, I guess I should show you this, right? Okay, so we've got the heavy whipping cream going there. I'm going to add that mousse mix. When I do parties, I usually tell them this is our 5-minute chocolate mousse, because really that's how long it takes. You'll see. Okay, we're going to kick that up a little bit. Okay, and while that's going, cookies that are close to the same size. Really, they all should be very close because I use my little scoop. I think that might be a Pampered Chef scoop, I'm not sure. But I'm going to make a couple of these with you guys, and then I'll finish up the rest later. Wow, it goes so fast when you only use what you're supposed to use. Okay, so you're supposed to get it to like soft peaks. And peaks right there. Okay, so now there's something Chef Kirk said to do that I've never done before, but I'm going to try it because I totally trust this guy. He knows it. He knows his stuff more than me. Okay, so he said to take a little bit of this and mix it in with the melted chocolate. And then it folds easier or better, or I think the temperature is better. I don't know, he had a reason. Okay, so now, got that mixed in there. Let's get rid of that and that. Let's scooch this a little closer. Okay, I'm going to take this off. Hey, Bets. Oh my gosh. So I've been telling you guys how I've been finding all these old letters. Betsy, who I always talk to on here also, I found some letters from her. It's so fun. Write those letters. I've got to get to that. Okay, so we're going to take this, the mixed mousse mix, and the melted chocolate, and put it in here. I hope you guys can see in there. I think you can. Here, I'll move it down here. And then we're going to fold this so that we don't want to take too much of the air out. You know, one. Okay. So we're going to fold this. Oh, and I should be doing this towards you, right? Now mine sometimes comes out like chocolate chips, and I think this little tip that Chef Kirk gave me is going to fix that. Wow, this is so awesome that I watched his video. Yeah, watch his video, not mine. So, hey Gloria. Oh, look, another Pampered Chef product. My friend Gloria has started selling Pampered Chef. If you ever want to party, please, I will put you in touch with her. You know I love. Oh, look. Here, another Pampered Chef product. And look, another one. I use them literally all day. In fact, when Mike took his job in Chicago, I always tell people I was so happy because I had enough Pampered Chef to cover our kitchen in Chicago and our kitchen here because I had so much of it. Okay, this looks pretty good. You don't want any white stripes in there. You want it blended really well. Now, I think he refrigerated it a little and then scooped it. I'm not going to do that only because of oh, but look at that. It looks so consistent. Oh, man. Chef Kirk, I don't know why I didn't listen to you before. Although I guess I never asked. Okay. So now I've got 3 sets of cookies here. I think I'm going to take a spoon and put on a decent amount. Now, the other thing that he mentioned you can do is, now I'm not going to be able to do this because it needs to be a little harder first, and I'm just going to do these as is. You can roll it in stuff. If you want to do sprinkles, you can do that. If you want to do nibs, ooh, that would be so good, nice and chocolatey. That's what he did. You can do it, actually, I'm wondering if you like spicy. I'm thinking maybe if you did a little touch of cocoa powder on it, that would be delicious. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do one more for you guys. Okay. And look, there we have what will be ice cream sandwiches once I freeze them. And this is really a fun thing. Any of these things to do with your kids is really fun because they're so easy. All the recipes. My other tip, I hate to like only say cook with your kids with my product, but my other tip, fun thing to do with kids today is make bubbles. We used to always make homemade bubble solution, and then you can go around the house. Here comes the teacher in me. You go around the house and get all kinds of different shaped things. I mean, you can get paper towel tubes. You can get, I don't know, lids to cans, and it doesn't have to be round. Have the kids experiment with different shaped things. Get some dental floss and dip it in and then blow it. Do all kinds of different shapes and go outside, and if it's not too hot, maybe they can, you can trick them into washing the car or something too. But definitely the homemade bubbles was a good thing. And don't forget to write those letters because I am still going through them, and I definitely have to reach out to some high school and college friends who I haven't heard from, who we've sort of lost touch with. But boy, I'm reading these letters. Luckily, I have some friends that I have not lost touch with, and I really enjoy still talking to them. That's it for today. Enjoy your ice cream sandwich. These in the freezer, and I will see you tomorrow.